Good morning. It's time to get in touch. Brought to you by Geisinger Muncie and Jersey Shore. State-of-the-art healthcare close to home. Every week, this public affairs show shines a spotlight on people and programs in our communities that improve the quality of life in Lycoming County and beyond. I'm Freddi Hammer, host of In Touch and news director at Backyard Broadcasting.
With human trafficking still a critical issue across our communities, Melissa Magargle joins us now to talk about a powerful local event. It's Kids Safety Day at Hidden Creek Campground. She's raising funds and awareness for the fight. Good morning, Melissa. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Nice to see you on In Touch. Tell us a little bit about Kids Safety Day and what's the inspiration behind it?
So it actually started out as sort of just something fun to do with the kids. We always have what we call water wars, which is just basically water balloon fights.
That sounds fun.
But we were going to invite the local fire department to come out and pull water from our pond and maybe squirt in the air and do some fun stuff for the kids. And it just kind of kept rolling with that. I then remembered that I knew somebody who knew the K-9 unit in Williamsport.
Oh, that's a good person to know.
Yeah, so we invited them to come and they said yes. And it just kind of spiraled from there.
Where's Hidden Creek Campground?
Hidden Creek Campground is in Allenwood.
Okay.
And it's been around for a lot of years. A lot of people probably remember the campground from 40 years ago when there was a tornado that tore the campground apart.
Okay.
And it has new owners and just they've done a great job of renovating it and turning it into a really warm and family-friendly place.
Well, your event's coming up on July 19th.
Yes.
And you have a lot of fun things going on. Are you hoping to make this sort of an annual event?
I think we are. We want to see how things go. And if it goes like we're expecting, this will be something we do every year.
I assume it's a free event with maybe some opportunities to purchase foods and things.
Yes, so it is free to the community to come in and check everything out that we've got going on. We will have a Chinese auction, and all of those proceeds will go to Transitions of PA and the fight against human trafficking, as well as we have a cook deck, and we'll be selling food that day that the proceeds also go to it. And the really cool thing about this is the owners really have a passion and a heart for this type of a mission. And so we've been doing craft shows for the last 7 years, and all of those proceeds are matched by the owner.
Wonderful.
And last year was the first year that we had our craft show without our faithful leader. He did pass.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Wonderful man, passed after 11-year battle with cancer. And his wife said to me, we've got to make this one bigger and better. So last year was our biggest donation, which was $5,000.
Nice.
And so this year, our goal is maybe to up that another 1,000.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Let's just get on board for sure.
Yep.
Why Transitions PA? Human trafficking is one of those silent, scary things that we can't put our finger on. And that's probably what we're trying to do. Bring awareness, find more ways to help.
Correct. I think Transitions kind of came into because they're in the county that the campground is in. And I know some people that work there because I used to do social work myself.
Okay.
And when I first came to the campground and met the owners and they were talking about their mission and what they like to support, they were sending their money out of state. And I know that our own community has the same issues. And I talked him into bringing it local and taking care of the agencies that are here in our own backyard.
Absolutely. Let's support the people that are helping our community.
Yes.
For sure. The family, it certainly is up for helping. Like you say, they're matching the Hidden Creek Campground family.
Yes. Just really strong will towards this mission. And they're great. Last year, we were just a couple dollars shy. And we reached out to all of the owner's family, and they all threw in the extra money to match to get us to our $5,000 goal. So it was pretty awesome.
I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, about human trafficking, what can we do? Like, what are the steps to take to recognize it? And what can we do to help eliminate it? It's so big.
Well, I know that, probably people are pretty aware of what papers you see in the gas station bathrooms and Walmart stall doors and things like that. But really, it's being aware. And knowing who the people are that are around you, and maybe having the sense to look at things just a little different. So when you see something that doesn't look right, maybe a little girl or somebody that just doesn't look like she fits with the people she's with and maybe, being held against her will, kind of taking notice of that. Not that we want people to run out and accuse people of doing things by any means. It happens a lot, and our area is not immune to it.
We are right in the crossroads here of I-80, 15. You can just straight up to Canada, very quickly remove themselves from this area. You see a lot on like videos on your social media where it's like showing you like a girl with a sign or a little note.
The hand.
Help me, the hand behind her back. Those are the different things that maybe we should keep in mind.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, we don't want to run out and accuse people of doing things they shouldn't. But when signs are there, being aware and just saying, hey, I don't think this situation looks right. And maybe getting somebody that can look at it and clear it up. Make sure it is what it should be so that people are safe. Because it can be little people, it can be full-grown adults that are being held against their will and trafficked out there. And that's just not right.
As a social worker, do you feel like you can sort of speak to this tragedy as sort of a professional?
Oh, certainly. And it's unfortunately very, very prevalent. I used to deal a lot with homeless, and people didn't think we had a homeless problem. Okay. And we do. It's that hidden side of it that people don't realize because nobody wants to talk about it and nobody wants to admit that it's there.
All right. Well, we're going to keep our eyes open for sure and make sure that we're helping these young women or men.
Yep.
You just
could
don't
be
know.
Both. Yep.
You just are not sure. So we want to do the fundraising so that you can continue to help and raise awareness. What about the silent auctions and the baskets that are going to be there? What do you have so far? We've
got a lot of things that are geared towards kids. A lot of the donations have been kid-related baskets, game baskets, things of that nature. My, I don't know what you call her, my name and twin kind of person who sells real estate, Melissa Magargle, donated this just beautiful basket of candles. Aww. And they all look like the most beautiful flowers in the world. And some you pull out and they're warmers that you put in a warmer, and some are actually candles. Really, really cool stuff. So, and all of the campground participants are getting in on it, getting their friends and family to donate things as well. We've just got a really great family that supports this mission.
I'm glad. Do you have vendors and people that are going to be on hand with information or any kind of, support?
So for this particular event, the people that we have coming are the Williamsport Police K-9 Unit.
Okay.
Clinton Township Volunteer Fire Department. Safe Kids of PA will be there.
Okay.
Our Pennsylvania State Police will be there, and we're really excited because not only are they coming with a regular old vehicle, they're bringing their helicopter and landing it in our field, which is so cool.
That is neat.
We have PennDOT is bringing a dump truck. We have a third party, and I can't believe I can't remember their name, bringing a lift truck. And Baltimore Life is coming to do kid fingerprints, which is huge.
Yes.
To have your kid's fingerprint card so that if something would ever happen to your children, you can just say, here's my kid, and they can be easily identified. So
current photo, fingerprints.
Yep. So on top of all those things going on, we'll be selling the food, we'll be doing the Chinese auction, and just really trying to have some good fun with it.
I'm excited about that because certainly families have a lot of fun and then they can learn a little bit too.
Yep.
And maybe teach the kids how to make sure that they're telling someone when something bad happens.
Right.
Kids have to learn that in this day and age, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I'm sad to hear it.
Yeah.
Tell us about your partnership with the Montoursville Troop F. I mean, I know that you have a spokesperson in Lisa Lesher, the state police communication lady, and I'm thinking, how's that connected?
Well, and actually it was, again, just a fluke phone call that I made. They put me in touch with her. We got talking about the owners and their mission and all the things that we've done in the past to get to where we are today. And I said, what are the chances that you could come out and maybe bring the helicopter? and it was great because she first came back and said, I love the idea. I really love it, but I can't promise anything. And when she came back and said that they agreed, I probably fell out of my seat. I was so excited. I read the email and started screaming because I just think that it's such a cool thing for kids to see.
Yes.
The individuals they're going to meet are public servants. They're the people that we don't want our kids to be afraid of. We want them to be able to walk up to a police officer and say something's wrong instead of being afraid of them, because social media so many times shows cops in a bad light, and they're not. they're there to help.
My favorite one is the one where he's cleaning his windshield and then clean the lady's windshield and then clean somebody that stopped, the state trooper cleaning everybody's windshield on the side of the road.
Hey.
That's their heart.
Yeah, that's true.
I absolutely think that that's true for sure. So we're talking about Kids Safety Day at Hidden Creek Campground on July 19th. And there's no cost. You can just come on by.
Yep, just come on by. We're going to have a lot of people sort of helping park people, some people on golf carts to move, get people to and from, because the field where the helicopter is going to land is a little bit away from where everything else is going to be.
Okay.
Because we have a pond, and so we want to put the fire truck right by the pond so that hopefully they can pull water from the pond and spray it back just because that's cool. That's just cool. It is what it is. And so we've got a lot of help for that. And then it's just going to be anybody that wants to come out and enjoy and meet all the people and see all the cool trucks and things. It's going to be great.
What's the address of the Hidden Creek Campground?
62 Hidden Creek Road, and it's Allenwood, PA.
Just like straight down 15, a left or a right?
So down 15, if you're coming from Williamsport, it's right after the landfill.
Okay.
And if you're coming from Lewisburg, it's right after Clyde Peelings on the right.
Okay. You go through there all the time.
Yep.
It's like there's stuff on the right and left that you don't really realize.
Yep. We're in what we would call the dip. We're in the dip between Clyde Peelings and the landfill. And you kind of can't miss us. We got a big sign that says Hidden Creek. And if you really look, you can see the pond.
Okay. Well, we're going to be there for Touching a Truck.
Yep.
Who's going to be your food truck people that are
We
there?
We actually have our own cook deck.
Oh, great.
And whenever we have other events, because throughout the year we have bands and DJs and different things that come out, and we sell food, and that money also gets matched. And then on August 9th, we also have a craft vendor show.
Okay.
And all of the proceeds from the vendors, the food, and another silent auction all get matched as well for transitions.
Will that show actually be at Hidden Creek Campground also?
Yes, that is also at the campground.
So you guys work together normally for your different events.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
What a nice partnership.
We really just, and it's been great. We've done it about 7 years now. I've been doing the events just because I have a passion for events and running that kind of stuff. And every year we get a little bigger. Every year we do a little bit more. And it's just turned out to be really cool.
Do you ever take volunteers or bring people on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll take volunteers. Trust me, I'll take volunteers.
I guess for the day itself coming up here this Saturday, but then, there's other things.
Yeah.
The craft show in August.
Yeah. I mean, we use a lot of volunteers to run our cook deck, to run the silent auction, to park people, help unload and reload the vendors at the end, at the beginning and end of the day.
Sure.
And we have found people come down there for the show and then end up coming back as campers and checking it out because it's a really fun, family-friendly place.
Is a camping event all season long, or do they just do summers as far as going there and using the campground as a camp?
We're usually open from middle of April till end of October. Okay. So it is just a seasonal, we don't stay open for the winter, but it's a great place to be.
You say there's a pond there. Is there other activities that you can fish or do
Yep,
things?
you can fish in the pond. It's catch and release. They do stock with trout one time a year, and those you can keep. The creek runs from the prison property through our property.
Okay.
And
that sounds like trout fishing to me.
Yeah, it's fun. And then we do have a pool for the kids. We have a nice pavilion. And again, like I said, the cook deck. So we run a lot of different karaoke nights and different bands. I think it's called Last Call Beautiful. Come in here in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. That's the band.
Yeah, the band. So we have a lot of different things that go on, and those type of events are always open to the public. Unfortunately, the pool is not open to the public. It's just for campers.
Okay.
But it's a great campground. We have tent sites. We have cabins if you don't have your own camper. We even have a fifth wheel that you can rent.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is there a Facebook page for the Hidden Creek Campground?
Yep. It's New Hidden Creek Campground.
Okay. Because they refurbished it.
Yeah. Well, and I think somebody else already had the name Hidden Creek Campground, so we took the New Hidden Creek Campground. But yeah, our events are all on there. Contact information. There's videos of all of our cabins and whatnot, so people can check them out. We're actually building a new playground for the kids, and we've got a gaga pit for the kids. So lots and lots to do.
Oh, gaga ball.
Yeah.
They have that over here at James Short Park.
Yeah.
They have a little ring for that.
I really tried once, but at my age, you don't play gaga ball with little kids.
Don't jump over the wall. I'll fall
Somebody
over it.
gets hurt, and it's me. But
the adults are going to pull a muscle.
Yeah. But we have a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm so excited for the event coming up this Saturday.
Yeah.
What time does it start? When are people showing up?
It starts at 11. I suspect that people will start showing up before then. We didn't want to monopolize all of those public servants' time, so we're 11 to 1. Mm-hmm. But I suspect, there'll be a little bit of before and a little bit of after kind of thing, because unless there's an emergency that they have to pull out on us.
Okay. Keep the helicopter.
Yep, we want the helicopter. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about it. It's Kids Safety Day at Hidden Creek Campground, starting around 11 o'clock, coming up next Saturday, the 19th of July.
Yes.
And hopefully making it an annual event after this year.
I hope so, too.
Adding in another thing, and then the craft shows and different things happen now. Thank the folks from Hidden Creek Campground for serving this community like that.
No problem.
Absolutely. It's Melissa Magargle. She is part of Transitions PA, or are you part of Hidden Creek Campground?
I'm part of Hidden Creek Campground. I just know individuals that run Transitions and wanted to support local.
Well, we do too. And we're going to be part of it here. Kids Safety Day, Hidden Creek Campground, coming up next Saturday around 11 o'clock, going out there for a great event with helicopters and stuff and big trucks. We think it's going to be great for families.
Yes, it will.
Thank you so much for coming in and speaking with us about it on In Touch.
Thank you.
In Touch is locally produced in our studios at 1685 4 Mile Drive in Williamsport. To get in touch with us for questions, comments, or topic ideas, call weekdays 570-323-8200 or email me at fhammer@backyardbroadcasting.com. For archived files of our In Touch shows, find our Backyard Podcasting link on any Backyard Broadcasting website or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Backyard Broadcasting. The programming discussed here on In Touch does not necessarily reflect the feelings or opinions of the management or staff. Thanks for listening to In Touch. Brought to you by Geisinger, Muncie, and Jersey Shore. State-of-the-art healthcare close to home.